Hey everybody, it's Mike, a digitalnomad.net, and also the founder of Tesla High Mileage Club at teslahighmileageclub.com. I'm here with Denise, my wife, and we're going to talk about battery life in a Tesla car, battery pack, whatever you want to call them. And first of all, why do I have enough experience to make this video? Number one, I'm driving the same car. Denise has been in it for almost 7 years, same battery pack, over 260,000 miles and almost 3,000 supercharging sessions. So Denise is gonna, actually let's turn around. She's gonna go get us some coffee and maybe say some beginning words in the beginning of this video, get us something to drink, and you'll see her back here in a minute. But anything to say about battery pack life? Let's put it this way, in your opinion, has the battery pack lasted longer than you thought it would? Or would you expect it to get almost 300,000 miles and keep going? What do you think?
I think it's lasting longer than I thought it would. I thought it would have started to die now, like an old cell phone battery. Like, you know how when you first get a new phone, your battery lasts all day, but 2 years later, it lasts for like an hour. It drains out faster. I thought the car would do that too, but it hasn't. So I'm good.
Okay, all right. That's Denise's opinion. That's her lay person's opinion for any Jane or Joe on the street. Now for me, I'm going to get into all the details, which is why Denise doesn't need to be here. Okay, first of all, I will be making a video when I get to 3,000 supercharging sessions, which is amazing. Now, how much did it cost me? In case you want to know, nothing, absolutely nothing, because I'm in the old school program, which is totally free supercharging for life. Sorry, I'm messing with the colors there. Let's see, can we get that? Hopefully that'll turn out. Okay, free supercharging for life of the car, not just life of the original owner, which is me. So actually, the next owner gets a benefit too, unless you turn it into Tesla, they take it away, they wipe it off, or you upgrade under a special program like they have right now until the end of this year, 2023, where they'll let you put your free supercharging onto the next car. But even if it's by the car, not by the original owner, which most of them are original owner, mine's by the car, it's older school, it won't be by the car on the next time. So eventually they'll get rid of all that. Okay, what can I tell you? First of all, around 100,000 miles or sooner, I've seen some people sooner, what you can expect as your battery pack ages is that you will lose the bottom end. When I say the bottom end, I mean I will not let the car go below 10% state of charge or 20 miles of range anymore. Why? If you check my videos at digitalnomad.net, you will see that I've had some experiences where basically I've got down to 8 miles of range and the car shut off. Thought it was the bottom, which it wasn't, but it did. Next time it was at 13 miles of range, the car thought it was the bottom. It shut off, had to get towed both times. So now I won't let it go below 10%. Now this just naturally happens after you get above about 100,000 miles. Zero isn't zero anymore. Before that, actually -4, -5, -10. I've even had videos like that where I went almost 10 miles below zero and it still kept going. But then that changes over time. You start to gradually lose that bottom end, okay? Keep that in mind. It's probably gonna get worse over time. Although my battery pack has lasted a long time now, but I'm thinking that over time it'll get worse. And like I said, I've seen people that have had problems. I mean, it could be that this is a common issue with Tesla battery packs, I don't know. I don't think it's warrantable though. Speaking of the warranty, I also have an 8-year unlimited mileage warranty. It does not have anything about range degradation, but from what I've seen, you can get a warranty claim if you can show loss of use, loss of intended use. Now, any lawyers out there, please let me know what you think that is and how it's proven. But I've even shown Tesla how I've lost the bottom of my battery pack with videos and everything, which are on my channel here, showing the car shutting down and not at zero, and they'll say that's not a warrantable thing. So I don't think that's even, at least the way I've shown it so far, it's not loss of intended use. Keep that in mind. So this could be a natural thing with certain battery packs. Maybe certain battery packs are worse or better than other ones. I don't even know. I don't know how you would tell, because some of these third-party apps are a bunch of crap, as we've learned on teslahighmileageclub.com, so don't trust those. But maybe something in the service mode can tell you that. I don't even know. Let me know if you know. So that covers that. Oh, another thing is if someone has dropped their battery down to zero and killed it. When I say killed it, I mean just bricked it. not necessarily bricked it, but just brought it down to zero so it shut down. Even when mine shut down at 8 miles, it thought it was down to zero. Even just doing that 1 or 2 times can affect the way the battery performs from that point on. So I've had people say, look, I bought my car used. Now, if you have it new and you never do that, then you know you never did that. But that's the only way you never did that. It's like any used car. You never know what the owner or drivers of that car actually did during the course of their driving of the car, because you didn't own it during that time. That's the worst part of owning a used vehicle, and why I really don't, because you can never factor that. Someone could have driven it through water and soaked the battery pack and killed it at one point, or just maybe it came back to life after it dried out, and you don't even know because you didn't drive the car, right? You weren't there. But if someone let it go down to zero or left it at 100% and just kept it there for hours, these things will screw with the battery pack, okay? And you can't have known that, but these are factors. And also part of the Tesla warranty is you can't intentionally do those things that are going to damage the battery pack, like put it at 100% and leave it there on the charger flowing for days or weeks. That will destroy it. You want to say between 20 and 80, or better yet 30 and 70, I'd say. The more time that the battery pack actually spends there, the longer the lifespan it's going to have. And they say you shouldn't supercharge, but I'm supercharging all the time. Okay, got almost 3,000 charges. Now, how about the range part? Okay, the range part, you're going to lose range at the top. You lose most of the range in the beginning, so don't be alarmed if your Tesla drops 10% in range within the first year or so. That happened to me, and right now I am, I think about 15, 16, 17%, something like that. I'm noticing that. That's common. We know that. At some point it'll drop off a cliff. That could be a warranty claim. It'll throw all kinds of error messages if that happens. But like I said, the loss of the bottom doesn't necessarily do that. Now, what I'm really noticing nowadays, okay, and this is what has motivated me to make this video, is that I am noticing a slowdown in charge rate. Now, that's another thing that will cause a warrantable replacement of your Tesla battery pack, or necessitate that you replace it, is that not only you get errors saying you can't drive, but errors saying that when I say you can't drive, it should also be a turtle saying that you can move very slowly, and that's it, because there's hardly any energy coming out of that pack. It's defective at that point in time because of some internal issues. The other issue is you can't charge it fast, and I am already starting to notice that, especially this winter over the last winter and the winter before that. Before, I would get to the supercharger and it would charge, and of course it's a bell curve and it slows down near the top, but eventually it would get there and it'd shut off. Now it takes hours. I'm saying, like, I could be there for 3-4 hours, and eventually I guess it would get to the top, but I don't even have the time to do that anymore. And I don't even know if I'll be able to make any videos showing you me topping off my battery, because it just doesn't happen. So I am noticing that this is how it's going to die, right? If everything else works well and the battery pack isn't defective, how it ultimately will die is that you will see this as you plug into a charger, especially a supercharger that slows down dramatically near the top of that charge cycle, like between 90 and 100%, 95 and 100%. It'll just literally take forever and a day to charge that. Whereas in the past, it might take an extra 20 minutes and it's done, and you got to get off because you're going to get those permanent charges from Elon, right? From Elon Musk. He doesn't want you to sit around waiting, idling at the superchargers. But I can't even get to that point now, and I think it's just going to get worse and worse. I'll report, but I have a feeling at some point it'll keep slowing that charge rate down across the span of that upper span of the pack, to the point where it will know that it can no longer charge at the rates that it's designed to charge at. And when it gets to a certain point, it'll start throwing error codes and say replace your battery pack. Whether that's in warranty or not, I don't know. And like I said, I have the 8-year unlimited mileage warranty. A lot of people who are newer don't have that. They have like a certain mileage warranty or years. And also included in that is a certain amount of battery degradation that the battery pack cannot go above, because if it goes above that battery pack degradation, then it's considered a warranty claim. It's really just for warranty claim. Unfortunately, what I found from the Tesla High Mileage Club at TeslaHighMileageClub.com is that a lot of this information is proprietary for Tesla in terms of monitoring your battery pack. These third-party apps don't work. Don't use them, especially Tesla. Don't use them. Don't give them money for something that is not even going to give you more information. If you know how to navigate the service mode, you're gonna get way more information. There's certain things in the service mode that we don't even know about. If you know about any of the stuff, drop it down below in a comment. Any questions, drop it down below. Also, look for the thanks or super thanks feature, and it's 3 dots there in the right corner. If you can't find thanks or super thanks, you can tip me commensurate with the amount of value that I'm delivering for you in this video. It really helps me to keep making videos and keeps the lights on and everything else, keeps the electrons flowing in the Tesla battery packs. Even though I don't have a home charger, I only use the free unlimited supercharging. If something were to happen to my car, I don't know if I would continue that, so I still need your support. Please! If that makes any difference to you. Denise is still not back with the coffee. I'm trying to make sure that I've covered everything in this video that needs to be covered. Well, I don't have a home charge. Like I said, that's legit. Now, how do I keep track of the 3,000 superchargers? I use the PlugShare app. I recommend getting on PlugShare. It's got a lot of information. At least there has been from time to time ways for you to track that through Tesla and your account, but they've been removed. Tesla doesn't really want you to have all the information that they have about the life of these battery packs. So let's summarize everything. You're gonna lose range, degradation. That's a normal process. 10, 15, 20% during that life of your use of that battery pack. You're gonna lose the bottom after about 100,000 miles unless someone has abused your car through the methods we described, or you got a less than stellar pack because they're not all the same, not all built with the same quality. You're gonna lose that bottom, and then you're gonna start slowing down in general with your charge rates, especially in the top 25%, like 75% up to 100. That's where you're gonna really lose that. These colors are not the same. Huh. I hope the colors look good for you guys. I thought that this newer iPhone would do better than mine. This is my wife's, Denise's, but I feel like the colors on mine were better than that one. Anyway, so yeah, you're gonna slow down. You will watch that. It's gonna be a continual slowdown of your charging rate, and it's just gonna go on and get slower and slower, assuming that nothing else goes wrong with that battery pack. And how about a time thing? A time thing is, I think, 10 years with the current technology. LFP, which is coming out in the newer Teslas, actually more than 50% of the new ones have it, maybe 15 years on that one. Okay, that's a better technology. And also, you're gonna get way more benefit out of an electric car these days if you are a high mileage driver like me and put a lot of mileage in the car per year. It'll be the least expensive way by far for you to travel, even if you have to charge that battery pack. But if you don't drive that much in 2023, up to this point, it's probably gonna cost you less to drive any internal combustion vehicle. Denise is still not back here. So keep that in mind, okay? I'm doing this from a cost savings and a coolness factor, and we actually live out of the car. A lot of times we do all kinds of road trip, car camping, and everything you can think of. So go to digitalnomad.net. If you are not familiar with that lifestyle or want to learn more about it, we are documenting basically everything over there. And Tesla High Mileage Club YouTube channel, and TeslaHighMileageClub.com, which is our Facebook group. We got, like, at the recording of this video, about 22,000 people, super active. Unfortunately, we got a lot of haters that show up from time to time. We get rid of them if we have to. If they're open-minded and willing to learn, they can stay in the group. But if not, then we have to get rid of them. And a lot of FUD out there. Fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Oh, there's Denise. Okay, let me switch sides. All right, let me turn around too because it's really loud. I got my coffee. Is this mine? This is mine. All right, so any final parting words? I just gave the whole video to everybody.
No.
No, how about give me a thumbs up, subscribe, right? All that good stuff?
Sure, do all that.
You gotta be louder, we can't hear you. We're out in the crowd.
That's your job to say.
Okay, thumbs up, subscribe, and watch Denise and I continue to go in the Tesla as long as it'll go. Still on the original battery pack, if I didn't mention that earlier. And eventually, when this one dies, I'll make a video, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Really sad video.
Yes. Bye.